Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. First off, I want to say sorry for yesterday. I had a live stream, two actually live streams go up because during my first live stream, I was live for maybe about 30 minutes, and I decided to try and create a post because I saw the little share button there, and I clicked it, and it said create a post. Well, little did I know that that was going to end the live stream, and then I had to start a new one, and then I just said, ugh, I am just over it. I need to just take a break. So, that's why I created that post. And I was creating post after post trying to like get it to work, but it wasn't working. So that's what happened yesterday. Um, yeah, yesterday. It was yesterday, about 15 hours ago. So, yeah, so all of my stuff that I was talking about got lost again. At least I didn't delete another live stream by accident this time, but anyways, in this little Dolly stream, I just want to show you what I was doing in the last one. So in the last one, I fixed this Fashion Corner doll's hair. So her hair was a little bit messy, and she had never had her hair taken down. So I took the old rubber band out, put a new one in after I brushed it and everything. Then I took the hair and I flipped it under my finger like this, put my finger there and flipped it. Then I brushed it upward, and then it made this really beautiful like curl. This doesn't feel like normal polypropylene. If it is, I don't know. I think a lot of them were rooted with polypropylene, but this feels a little bit more. It could be just because she was new in the box that her hair feels so new, but I don't know. It feels pretty good. But yeah, I don't think I've ever rerooted one of these before. I need to reroot one. I have one that I need to reroot because her hair was tragic. And I tried doing something with it and it didn't work and it messed it up. So yeah, and then I retied her little ribbon. This is her original ribbon. So yeah, this that came up. Don't want that. This ribbon came with her, and I replaced her rubber band like I said, and yeah, she's pretty good looking. Her outfit is a little bit dingy, not gonna lie, so I may end up washing this. See, I don't know if you can tell like the difference, and it's kind of like a little stained there. I might dump this in some OxyClean once I get some, because I am currently out of OxyClean and I need some, so yeah. But anywho's, what else was I doing in that live stream? I was brushing my Barbie Dream Bestie's hair. But I also was doing this doll's hair, my scene. I think her name's Noli, maybe. But yeah, I'm just gonna brush her hair. I'm using a pet brush that you can just get at any Walmart, any store like that. So pretty much any super center, I believe, or pet shop or whatever. They have cat ones that I think are a little bit smaller. I don't know if this was a cat and dog brush or just a dog brush or whatever, but it works really good for doll hair. So I'm gonna get underneath of her hair now. So I just brush it like that. And this doll's head is in really good shape. This isn't her original body. It's chewed up, honestly. So I might end up, the doll that this belongs to, I might end up, let's see, oof, it's really bad. Giving her a body swap because her head's really good. She's getting a partial reroot. So yeah, there's her bangs. I did boil wash this doll's hair, but she got put into storage, so yeah, she does have Saran. Feels pretty good. I don't think there's many broken hairs or anything like that. Yeah, her hair's pretty good. There's no like broken hairs at the root, is there? Let me check. No, looks pretty good. I think might have been a childhood doll of mine. I can't remember where we got her from, but I know we've had her for a while, so yes. And then here was the Barbie Dream Bestie. I was brushing her hair. I brushed her hair. It's already been brushed, but I could brush it again. Let's see. I'm gonna use the thicker. I'm gonna use a Monster High brush for this hair because it has Tencel in it, and I don't really like Tencel all that much because it gets snagged. And once it gets snagged, it kind of ripples, and once it ripples, it can be hard to like fix up. So I just don't bother sometimes brushing dolls with tinsel in their hair, because I don't want to deal with all that. Her bangs are gelled, so I don't know why I did that. But she has a little like stray piece of hair that I'm just gonna pluck out. That's Renee. Really beautiful doll. I really love the Barbie Dream Besties. I want them to make more, and like different outfits and stuff for these girls and the boys, hopefully too. Hopefully the boys get the girl treatment. Because we don't get a lot of boy dolls with these lines. So yeah. Oh, there's another thing I wanted to show y'all. Let me turn on my flash actually. I forgot to do that. But so I did a video on me restoring, and I was actually showing her in my previous live stream, but it got deleted for reasons. But yeah, I basically finished her makeup almost. And then I was showing this Bratz repaint, and I said it wasn't really my best work. It's a bit on the older side. I think I did this maybe like a year or so ago, a few months or something, but it's okay. You know, it's just the paintwork is a little bit like squiggly, like my hand wasn't that steady. Here is an example. Now I did use an MSC on this doll because I didn't intend to like really play with her. But here's her. This is one of my newest ones. Not my newest one, but she's definitely one of the newer ones. And as you can see, the paintwork is a lot more delicate looking. Like it's not as big and bulky. As you can see, I tried to do like a really cool like eye makeup look for her, like blue, purple, a little bit of white. And yeah, I think she turned out pretty cute. I like her how her eyebrows turned out. I also used a little bit of actual makeup for her like the fade there. She is sprayed with MSC, so her head, you know, this doll is meant to be kind of like a display doll. But yeah, I had an extra one of this doll, which she's one of my favorites, so because of look at this long hair. It goes it's like a totally hair doll. It goes all the way past her feet. It's just beautiful hair, and it's Saran, so yeah, that's her. That's one of my, let's just compare them, shall we? You can kind of see what I mean. Like this one's a little bit more streaky and stuff like that, and a little bit more like thick in the eye makeup, and you can really see it on the lips, how the lips are kind of like uneven. I really took my time on this one compared to this one, and her eyes a little bit. I just realized this eye is going up a little further than that one, so that is a mistake on my part, but you know, I was still learning and what have you on that. But let's take a look at my most current repaint. This is the most current repaint I've done. It was the Barbie that I was showing everyone. And here we go. I'm actually quite proud of her, so that's what she looks like. She has been sealed with varnish, not with MSC. That's what she looks like. Her lips were a little bit of a struggle, and her eyebrows. I had to redo her eyebrows once, so, but which isn't too bad. So I started by prepping this doll. I washed her, obviously, because she was dirty. And then I rubbed any remaining paint off her with acetone. Then I went ahead and I started the repaint, and I did this 100% in acrylic at first, no pencils or anything. I just kind of like freehanded it. And I got the tops of the eyelashes first. Then the not the sclera, the eye, like the colored part of the eye. So I got that, and then I started painting the underneath, which actually, let me get a Barbie Dream Bestie. Is this doll a good example? Yeah, basically. With the Barbie Dream Besties, I don't know if it's on all of them. I think it is on all of them. Let me look at Brooklyn. I did bring Brooklyn in here finally. It's all, yeah, it's every single one of them is just different colors of brown. So on the Barbie Dream Besties, the lower lash line is actually brown. It's not black. And then they actually have a little bit of black in there for the eye. I didn't do that. I did the same thing where I did black for the top lash and then brown for the bottom lash. So I quite like how that looks. I might end up doing that. It gives it a little more dimension. It makes it look a little bit softer. So I really like how that turned out. I was going for like, so my first brows, I was trying to do like realistic brows, right? But let me try and get it to focus. I was trying to do realistic brows with her, but I didn't like how they were turning out. So I simplified them a bit and put just a teeny bit of detail in the eyebrow itself. So they weren't just like blocks. Yeah. So, and her lips are like a kind of like a neutral kind of color, maybe? Is that what you would call it? Like a very toned down pink. I mixed a little bit of black in with my red and white color to kind of mute it. Oh, muted pink, yes. A muted down pink. And I think it looks pretty cute. Because I did like 2 different colors for her lips. I did like this kind of more vibrant paint, like that was kind of like her eyeshadow right there. And I didn't really like how it looked on her. It looked a little bit too much. So I ended up adding some red in there to try and give it more depth. And that didn't work. So it made it look kind of funny. So I ended up just going over all of it with this kind of muted pink color. And I think it looks pretty okay. It looks good. And then I added this like rainbow thing to her cheek. Just like a little decoration, because why not? And yeah, I think she looks really cute. I don't know what hair color I'm going to root her with. I was thinking about blonde, because I do have like a lot of blonde hair options in different fibers too. So I was thinking about blonde, but then I was like, do I want to root her in like platinum blonde all the way around? I'm thinking about doing pink streaks, because I am getting some pink Kanekalon hair. I'm thinking about doing like a pink streak like through her part line. So I was thinking about doing a side part and then having her hair be pink in the part line and then blonde everywhere else. Or I was thinking about streaking pink throughout her entire head. So I would do like pink, blonde, pink, blonde, pink, blonde throughout her hairline. Maybe in the back too. And then I was thinking about blonde and then more pink and stuff like that. But I don't know. Don't know. I could do like a little rainbow thing. I don't know if I want to do that though. Where I do have some red hair. I would do maybe like, sorry, I'm trying to focus. I would do like red in the back, then pink, then maybe another color here of blue. I don't know if I have blue hair that's long enough though. I have teal. I could do like a teal blue color back here. And then I could kind of simulate that rainbow effect. So she'd be kind of like a little rainbow girl that's going on there. What happened to the thing that I had over here? Oh, there it is. Oh, and besides the repaint itself, I have the body, which I said that I had glued and replaced the legs on and stuff. I think I still need to go over her with a magic eraser because I think I missed that mark. I don't know if that'll come off, but I'm hoping it will. Oh, and I painted her nails. Come on, focus. There we go. I painted both of her nails, hands. As you can see, very cute. And basically, I made her this like little wrap that will go around her. So the original Palm Beach Barbies came with like this. I don't know if all of them came with it. I know that Barbie did. I don't know if the rest came with it, but she basically came with this little wrap that went around her like waist, and it was like a little cover up. So I kind of wanted to do that. I don't have the exact material they made that out of, so I just use this kind of like, I don't know what you'd call this type of material. It's like a transparent kind of thing. It frays really easily. But I actually was thinking of sewing it But then I went against that because how bad this phrase. So as you can, I don't know if you can be able to see that. But you can see all this little like fraying going on there, even at the end of here. And I didn't want this to unravel. So I just ended up gluing it. It's just a little strip, you know, so it'll go on her like this. So it'll wrap around. Well, it's supposed to wrap around anyways. And then it'll basically come together like this and be like a little cover up. And I was thinking about, as you can see, it might be a little bit big. Don't know where I'll put end up putting the little like attachment where it'll close it up. I was thinking about putting a bead there and doing a little loop. That way I could just like, you could just like, boop, tie it like that. So yeah, that's her little wrap that I had going on there. It's not the best, I'm gonna admit, but you know, it works. It gets the job done, I think. I was thinking about painting maybe like, I'm thinking about painting a teddy bear on here, or a rainbow with a teddy bear. I think that'll be cute. I think that would be cute. I was actually thinking about painting a teddy bear on her face, but I don't know if I wanted to do that, so I just painted a little rainbow there. I think that's a cute little touch, because her makeup was cute. Like, if you look at her eyeshadow, I tried to do, like, a more... Here, let's go into detail with what I did in her face. Let's set this aside. Okay, let's try to see if you can focus on the face. Okay, so... I did her eyeshadow. I wanted something like pastel looking and whatnot, so I did a light pink that fades into purple, that fades into white. I didn't do that on the lower lash. Let me see if I got that. Yeah, I didn't do that on the lower lash. But I was like, it's really cute, but it looks a little basic. So I decided to add a bit of gold, like shimmer on her upper brow, as you can see. And I decided to add that on her lips as well. I don't know if you'll be able to tell on her lips. It's a bit hard to tell. But it is like a little shimmery on her lips. So I'd use the same paint on her lips to kind of go over them. It's a very sheer, it's like a wash, basically. A metallic gold wash. I did have silver. I wanted silver, but I couldn't find it. So I just ended up using gold. And I think it looks pretty good. Yes. So there she is. And I even added some I tried to add some details in the eyes. If it'll focus, it's not gonna focus, is it? Don't think it'll focus. Okay, it's really hard to see, but I did add like little dots and stuff in the eyes, like little lines. And then I added some highlights, and I think her eyes are decently detailed. I even did like a little teeny gradient. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but the bottom is a little lighter than the top. Yes, I even added a little shadow in there. So yeah, that's basically her makeup. Nothing too extreme, but I am quite happy with how this turned out once again, because I think it looks a lot cleaner. It kind of, it showcases what I'm able to do, like with this doll, like see how it's like a lot cleaner and the brush strokes are more fine and stuff like that. That's what I wanted for this doll. Unlike this Bratz doll that I did. So yeah, as you can see, it's a lot more bulky and stuff like that. I wanted more fine lines. And with this Bratz doll, I think I was using a different brush, so, and the brush that I currently have works pretty darn well. I wish it was a teeny bit thinner. That way it'd be easier to get some of the even finer lines, but it works good for what I need, what I use it for right now. So yeah, that's her face. And that's her body and stuff like that. So I was thinking about doing like rainbow nails, but I didn't really want to. I just did pink. So like it, you know, it goes with her swimsuit and whatnot. So yeah, that's her. Yes. She does make a squeaky. So her legs are pretty good. They're nice and tight on there. I think they're tighter than the other ones were, so that's a plus. But yeah, that's basically all I've been up doing. Obviously, I haven't worked on the Brandy doll anymore quite yet. See, I would love to, this would be a great blue to use in her hair, but I think I'm going to go for either pure Kanekalon hair, like I'm doing 100% Kanekalon, or I'm doing 100% nylon. I don't know what I want to do yet for her hair. I'll think about it. I might do some like little like rough sketches and see about the how it looks, like with colors, combinations and stuff like that. So, yeah. But anyways, that's basically all I've been up to. This is a little Barbie Dream Besties mirror. I think this is really cute. Super duper cute. It has the vintage Barbie bee. Is that a hair? Yes, it is a hair on there. These work really, I think these work really well for displaying with vintage Barbies. Even though it doesn't have like a real sticker on it, it still gives that kind of campy feel that vintage Barbies used to have, and it's pretty, it's kind of flexible. So yeah, really cute. So I think I'm gonna straighten actually my Velvet's hair. Now that we've gotten that done, I'm gonna set her right there with her head in her lap. So I have I think I showed it in another video, but I do have a Velvet doll. As you can see, she's in pretty good shape, good coloring and everything. She does have some stains on her arms, but I don't really feel like removing that with anything, so don't even know if it would remove it fully. I have some bobby pins, like really interesting bobby pins. They're like, it'll focus. They're like this gold color, and they don't really clip that well. I don't know. I think they were just hairpins from a very elegantly sculpted and even like dressed porcelain doll. It was like very high quality porcelain doll. So yeah, but the reason I want to straighten her hair, if you can see that, is because I straightened this Chrissy's hair on my, okay, let's see if I can grab her really quickly. Okay, there we go. So this Chrissy's hair was super duper puffy, and I straightened it with my flat iron. And as you can see, it's super duper, like, I can actually run my fingers through it now. Pretty much. It doesn't really hang that much anymore, and my brush goes right through it. This is dry, by the way, so see, it just goes right through it. It's a little caught at the ends, but nothing bad. I love this nylon hair. It's really good quality. But yeah, it looks and feels so much better. So I think I'm gonna do it to my Velvet doll. I'm just gonna set Chrissy over there. So I'm just gonna go through the process of straightening this hair. Her hair isn't bad. It's not like super, like I can still run my finger, like kind of, it needs to brush, but I can still kind of run my fingers through the ends and whatnot, but it could use a little bit of help. So I think I'll just go ahead and straighten her hair. I don't think this doll has any, let me position the camera like that. So what I did with my Chrissy's hair was I brushed it out a little bit, and then I took a section, took a section like so, and then I basically wetted it. So let me get my water bottle. Then I brushed it out again, just to make sure it's detangled, which I'll brush it out again before I even flat iron it. Actually, I should plug my flat iron up first. Yes, that was interesting that I didn't do that, so, seems I got caught on a doll's arm. Very dirty doll's arm. I need to clean her up. Her face is super sticky, so I'm gonna turn that on there. And I'm gonna do 15. This is a dial, but it doesn't have like, 100 degrees or anything like that. It just has like little, It's just a dial that has like, goes from, I think 5, 10, 15, stuff like that. I don't know. It also has turbo. I don't know what turbo does. I think it might just make it get hotter. I'm not sure, but I don't really use that. I just turn it on, go to 15 usually, and then it works pretty well. So, yeah, as you can see, her ends are the worst. They're a little wiry, but I think her hair is full length. I don't think it is cut. She was in pretty good condition, aside from being dirty and stuff like that, at where we got her from. We got this doll at a thrift shop a little ways away, not too far though. I think maybe like 30-ish minutes away. Okay, I think the flat iron is ready. It heats up pretty quickly. So I'm gonna take this flat iron and I'm just gonna first move this Barbie body because it's getting in my way. Untangle that. Okay, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go from right here down. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it's a little hot, but we want it to be hot. We don't want it to be too hot, though. Let me move some of these dolls so I don't accidentally lay the flat iron on their hair. That would be bad. Ooh, yeah, it kind of softened it up a little bit. I really want to do it at the ends, though, so... yeah. The brush goes right through it now. So I'm gonna try and show you. So that's the end I flat ironed. And that's without the flat ironing. So can you see those ends? You can see it kind of made it a little bit, it looks like it made it a little shinier and just a little bit less wiry looking, so yes, I might run over it one more time. It's still damp, so don't think I need to wet it again. Okay. And you don't want to keep running it over there like several times. You want to do one, you want to kind of, here, I'll show you. Let me get a good piece, like right here. This is going to need to be wetted. Like so. So you don't want to just do it like you do your hair, like you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll heat it up too fast. That'll heat it up to a point where it might actually end up damaging the hair. You don't want to do that. So you just want to do what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm not I'm not an expert in straightening doll hair or anything. This is just what works for me. So I'm just gonna show you how I do it. So I just take it, clamp it down, and then run it slowly through the doll's hair. You can see the smoke. That is just the water evaporating, and then I run it through the ends. There we go, and then I will let it cool down for a minute, and then run it through the ends again, a little slowly. Slow and steady is the name of the game for straightening doll hair. Especially the ends. Like, you really want to, like, slow it down and just, like, go move slowly but steady. Not too slow, though. You don't want to, like, leave the iron on the hair for a long time. Yeah, that's the ends, okay. I might have sectioned out Chrissy's a little bit thinner. Or her ponytail is a little bit thinner than Chrissy's. I don't know, but that's the ends. Her hair feels so much better now. Oh my god. This hasn't been straightened, so I'm gonna just, like, do this. Her hair, like, here. Get a decent little chunk. I was considering straightening out Chrissy's base hair, but I didn't do it quite yet, so I may end up straightening out her base hair. I don't know, but we'll see what the future holds. Okay, so we're just gonna run that through there. It's sizzling. That's just the water evaporating. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. It basically is like a really powerful boil wash if you think about it, because you put the water on and then it heats the water up and then it evaporates and then it like kind of almost not melts the hair, but gets it hot to the point where you're like, I guess it gets it close to the melting point and then it straightens it out and then it just like makes it straight and then a lot more sleek and stuff. So yes, her ends are so much better now. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy I did this. I think I might start doing this with all my now. I did say it in the other stream too, but I would just want to say this again. Be careful when you straighten your doll's hair. You don't know, unless you know, what hair fiber the doll is rooted with or has in the hair or whatever. You want to be really careful because there is a certain type of Chrissy hair that you, to my knowledge, have to be very careful when you're straightening it. It's called, I see some people refer to it as wool. I don't think it's wool hair. I don't think it's actual wool. I think it's just like a, maybe like a acetate type of fiber or something like that. Though I think those were rooted on the very first Chrissy's, and then they switched to the nylon. I'm not a Chrissy expert or anything. I just have heard this from other people over the years. Chrissy's with wool are hard to straighten their hair out, and you can't use boiling water or else it'll shrivel the hair up. That's why I think it's acetate, because acetate does that. I've worked with acetate on acetate rooted dolls, like Barbies from the 60s and stuff like that. And their hair just shriveled up and would never, it like fried the hair when I boil washed it, so. And I thought it was Saran, but I think it might have been acetate. But yes. Okay, we're getting close to being done actually, so I'm just gonna. Her hair was already in really good shape. Okay, I'll have to trim her ends a little bit because there's some stragglers, but yeah, besides those, it's really, this hair quality is just fantastic. It can withstand a lot of heat. You can probably, oh, that scared me. There's a bag that was falling. I didn't know what that was. I thought it was some sort of bug or something rattling the bag, but yeah, no, it was just the bag moving. I'll separate this into two. Let me separate a little bit more over here. Okay. Just brush that through. I'd recommend the wire brushes from pretty much every doll hair type because it goes through the hair. It doesn't pull it and stuff like that. It really helps detangle it. So now my foot is falling asleep, so I'm trying to get this done quickly. Do it again. Do it one more time. Yeah, okay, let's brush it and see how that looks. Okay. If you don't know what setting to put your hair straightener on, just take a little section and go from the lowest, start from the lowest option available, like temperature-wise, and see if that works. If it doesn't work, then turn it up a little bit, turn it up a little bit more, and see what works for you. That's what I did with my doll's hair. Like, even this Velvet, I used a really bad straightener on her hair, because I wanted to see if I could get it to calm down a little bit, even though it's really good hair. The ends were just a little wiry. And I ended up, like, the iron was too hot. It didn't have settings or anything. It just had on and off. And it basically was burning her hair. And not burning it, but it was like breaking the hair off because it was getting so hot. Let me let my foot get woken up here. So yeah, just make sure your straightener has a setting gauge or something like that, a little dial. If it has like 5, like mine, like a Conair, that's a Conair straightener. It doesn't have what temperature it is, it just has a dial with temperature settings, like I said earlier, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, stuff like that. I just, to figure out what, okay, there we go. Okay, it just goes right through and really focus on those ends. Okay, there we go. I think that that worked. Let me just brush that out. Yep, feels pretty good. Okay. I'm just gonna brush this out. Ooh, her upper hair is a little tangled. Let's actually turn my straightener off because I don't think I need it anymore. So that's the hair. That's what it looks like now. You've seen what it looked like before. It looked a little raggedy, just a little bit at the ends, but yeah, I think we can turn our straightener off now. Set it aside to where it can cool down before we put it up. But I don't know if I want to straighten her base hair or not. I'm really scared straightening base hair for Chrissy's, I'll be honest. I don't want to snag her outfit. The brush is kind of snagging her outfit, and I think this is an original Chrissy outfit of some sort, so I don't want to damage this. Her hair looks like it's been cut there. I don't know if it was cut by a child or if it was meant to be like that, or it's not like that over here. You can't see that. Like over here, it looks like that she's had a little trim or like, or something, because it is a little short in there. But I know that factories did not always cut the hair properly, so there were sometimes they had boo-boos, and if it wasn't like serious, then they would just like throw the doll out on the you know, release her and stuff like that. Anyways, yeah, her ends look so much better. Look at that. Ugh, so pretty. So pretty. I really do love Chrissy dolls. I'm starting to actually get back into them. I was into them at one point, but I never really collected them. But they're so pretty. I don't know. I'm just kind of scared to collect them because they are like older dolls, which means they're going to be a little more expensive. And on top of being a little more expensive usually, unless you find like a real steal, they're bigger, so Chrissy's actually taller than her, and I have two velvets. The other velvet was actually wearing this outfit for a long time. This outfit has shoes, but I just took them off of her because I was scared I was going to lose them. This was actually just our better condition velvet, and I decided that we got it at that thrift shop, and I decided to put her in that outfit. But I don't know what happened to I have her stored somewhere, that other velvet. I just have not been able to locate her. I have two Chrissys, like I said. One's a talkie and one's just a regular Chrissy. That I showed you, that I straightened the hair on camera. And I do have a Chrissy baby, so I have three Chrissys technically. The Chrissy baby needs a total reroot because she's bald. And the other Chrissy needs a reroot too because her hair was chopped up. I do have her ponytail though, so I was thinking about rooting that into her base hair and then giving her a Kanekalon ponytail. I don't know. Or I could just use the red hair on another doll. That's an option as well. Don't know, but I do have options for the reroute. So, and I do have a hair color that's like more of a brown color, but it has like a red undertones. It's like almost like an auburn, but not really. And it almost is like a match to Chrissy's like actual red hair color. So, just slightly more brown, but yeah. I think I'm gonna root that into the talkie Chrissy, make her like a brownette or something. I'm probably going to root that into the baby Chrissy as well if I get some more of it, because I'm running low on that hair now, because I only got a 2-pack, because they only had a 2-pack of that hair color, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Is there anything else I wanted to do? Let me think. Let me look around. I did bring that tote in here. I guess Oh, I guess I'll do this on live. So I'm gonna attempt to add a bit of blush to this Barbie head because I wanted to have blush, but I didn't want to use oil pastels because of what yeah. So I want to try using this. It's a Crafter's Closet watercolor pencils. So I'm gonna try drawing on some blush. So we'll see what happens here. If I don't like it, I can just like remove it with acetone, but I'm kind of trying to get it to where it doesn't come off. That's why I'm using these. Is that leaving any kind of pigment on her cheeks? Maybe. I can't tell. Is it? Is it leaving something on there? I think it might be leaving a little bit. Let me try. Do I have a red? I do have a red, but I don't know if that'll work because it is like this. Let me try peeling that down. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to peel this, like, the wood away from the lead because it will not for the life of me sharpen properly, so I have to really, like, get in there and... Okay, let's try the red. I can't really tell if it... I think it might have did a little something. I know it would work if I had MSC on there, but did not want to put MSC on this doll's head for some reason, for a reason I won't say, but yeah. Okay, that left a little bit of pigment on her cheeks, so that looks okay. You can kind of tell. Like, it's a little... I just wanted a little bit of blush, because I think that makes Barbie's face pop more, so I'm just going to do a little bit over here. I think that worked. What's that on her face? She has these cute little dimples. I love the Generation Girl head sculpt. Let me add a little more over here. Yeah, okay. Here we go. All right, I think she's done. That's pretty much all I'm planning on doing for her face paint. Then she'll get a reroot, and she'll be done. So yeah, there she is. Yeah, you can kind of see the blush. It's just a little teeny bit of blush. A little can go a long way, helping bring out the Barbie sculpt and whatnot. So let's just put these away. Here's her little wrap that I showed earlier. That'll be... I need to sew a little clasp or something on there. I have like these little pearls, and I think I will sew one on there and do a little loop, and then you can put the loop over the pearl and then seal, close it if you want. So yeah, is this cool? It's cool enough, so I don't have to worry about it burning anything. Yeah, it's warm, but I can touch it, so I'm just gonna unplug that. Okay, there we go. Always make sure to unplug your curling irons and stuff like that, and flat irons. You do not want to cause a house fire. Yes, so I'm gonna set that. Where am I gonna set? I'll set it on top of here. This box is not hot enough to cause any damage or anything, so yeah. I think I'll do a few more things. Don't know what. I guess I'm gonna brush Brooklyn's hair, my Brooklyn Barbie, and show you what I did actually. So For this doll comes with, ooh, what is that all over her? String and a bit of hair. That's not good. That's gross. I need to get these dolls back on their stands and stuff, but basically this is a Brooklyn Barbie from the Barbie Dream Besties, and she has Saran, brown Saran, and she had tinsel all the way around her hairline, all the way through her part. You can even see, I don't know why is there a bald spot there? I don't remember that being there. I'm gonna have to do something about that actually, because that is going to be quite annoying. You can even see remnants of it throughout her right here that I probably need to get out. That came out, so I'll take a pair of tweezers and like pluck some of that out. But she had it all throughout her part line and everything, and I was just not enthralled by that. I was like very upset because I think the original prototype didn't have any tinsel in her hair, so it was kind of like a last minute decision. And I didn't mind the pop of color it gave. I thought it was actually kind of pretty, but I do not like tinsel in my doll's hair, so I ripped it all out. I just sat there meticulously, one by one, just pop, 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 rip, 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 and it all came out fairly easily. Most of it did anyway. And she has this gorgeous, like, nice Saran hair. Now, just tinsel free. So yeah, that's what I did to her. I'm probably gonna wet her hair and brush it. Actually, let's take her hair out and try and fix that little bald spot, shall we? So let's take her hair out. Ooh, I really wrap these around there. Do I have a needle? Yeah, I do have a needle. I don't want to break these rubber bands because they're like a special color. And I like special colored rubber bands. And I think they're glittery. Yeah, they're glittery, I think. Let me look closer. Yeah, they have little glitter specks in them. That's cute. So I don't want to break these. So I'm just going to be careful trying to remove them. Okay, we're just going to do that. And we're going to, ow, get caught on a piece of skin. Okay, do this. There we go. Okay, so how I fix these little bald spots in Doll's hair is kind of simple. So the factories back then used to thatch their doll's hair, which is basically where you crisscross the part line like this. Factories nowadays don't do that. They basically just root a line of hair and then they split it down the middle and get the part line. Sometimes you get instances where you'll have little bald spots where they missed some or whatever. So I'm going to take the rubber band out of this side as well. Try and do it like this. Brush that out. So basically what I do is I will take something sharp like a needle or whatever, and I'll go into one of the hair plugs near the bald spot, and I will essentially grab some hair there, not all of it, just like some of it, like right in here. I'll basically try and split it down the middle, and then I'll take some of that hair and I'll go to the other side. You can see it's like wanting to stay in that position, but let's wet it a little bit. Okay, let's bring this over like this. And you can see that that basically covered up that bald spot where it was right there. I'm trying to see if there's any other bald spots before I put her hair back up because I don't want to do that again. I don't see any like really bad bald spots or anything like that, so I think that's good. Yeah, so that's basically how I fix my doll's part lines or whatever. Now, will that work if you don't have a piece of hair there and it's like just a big bald patch? Probably not. So you'll probably need to like pop a piece of hair out of like a more thickly rooted area of your doll and like do like, I don't know, reroot that area with a piece of hair. Make a new hole or something, but that works for my needs. Is that a bald spot there? I think I did actually end up... It's a little thin there, but I don't think it's bad. It's not as bad as that other hole that I saw, but so I'm just going to put her hair back up now. Don't want to get the rest of her hair caught, so I'm just going to move that aside. Let's put that in there. Okay. Now we're just going to tie her hair back up. Do her little ponytails. Okay, I'm trying to do it tight so it doesn't like move around, but yeah. See how much nicer that looks through there? You can see there's still like some thinly rooted areas, but it's not a big bald patch, so yeah, that's what I do personally. So let us spray this hair, brush it a little, and then put it back up. Okay. That is a piece of hair that goes over there. Now we're just going to do the bottom pony. I really like how they rooted this doll's hair. It's like a very interesting style. I don't see very often in dolls, so I like the fact that they rooted like the part line like that. I don't know. It's very interesting to me. Okay. They might have done this on like Barbie extras or something like that. I don't think they did it on Fashionistas, but they definitely probably did this on Barbie extras. She has a loose hair right there. Yep, so that's her hair. All nice and fixed up. This one might be a little... Let's kind of grab some of that hair and pull that rubber band down so it's a little tighter against the scalp. Yeah. Push that out. There she is. I feel like this one's a little too high up, so I'm gonna try and like push it over here. Looks okay. Not gonna bother me too much. I'm thinking about maybe twisting her hair here. So let me grab 2 sections and kind of like twist it like this. See how that looks. Sorry, you can't see that. I'm just grabbing 2 pieces and like twisting it. So it's nothing really complicated. Do I like that? I think that's cute. I might rubber band that and see if I like that. Plus it'll make her hair like wavy. Let me get a rubber band. I use a pill bottle of any kind. You can use pill containers or something like that for them too, but I just had this old pill bottle that I took the label off of and stuff, so yeah, let me rubber band that and see. Kind of like this. Okay. It's a little hard to tie off. Okay, like that. Oh, that kind of came undone a bit, but I think that's kind of cute. I like that. Gives her a little more pizzazz. So let's do it for this one as well. So just take it and kind of twist it. Like so. It's gonna untwist a bit, but it's fine. I have a bunch of rubber bands. I probably have over 100. That one's a little too big. I don't want that one. But this one, one's kind of big too. Well, it should be fine. Do this. Like that. Like this. Like that. Oh, that looks a little messy compared to the other one. Don't like that. Can I move this rubber band down any? Yes, I can. Like that. Make it a little bit neater. Okay, there we go. Okay, it untwisted a little bit, but I think they still look cute in her. Oh, I like her hair like that. I think I'm going to keep her hair like that for now. Brooklyn is so fun to play with because I just love her hair color and stuff like that. She has like this gorgeous like makeup too, like the really intense blue eyeshadow. It's nothing extreme, but it's like simple but effective, you know? And I really love her lips. Like it's like a darker shade on the rim. Then it fades into like this more pinky color. I love it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep her hair like that in these little twisties. It kind of reminds me of this one Barbie extra. I think she had like really long hair and it was like in these twists. I think she was wearing like a pink outfit or something. Don't know her name or number or anything like that, but she was really pretty. I actually really like the Barbie Dream Besties because they give them names and stuff. So they have like Daisy, right? Daisy Jean. Then they have Brooklyn Barbie, Malibu Barbie, Barbie Malibu, Teresa Renee, Ken, stuff like that. So yeah, I really like Barbie Dream Besties in that regard, that they actually gave them like character, like they gave them dreams and aspirations and character names and stuff like that. I'm really hoping that we're gonna get a Midge. We are gonna get, for the Barbie Dream Besties, besides the 2 new characters that we already got, I'm still stalking Amazon for Ken. We are gonna get a roller skating line, so I'm really curious what those are gonna look like. They're gonna be about the same price, I think. About $20, $20-ish dollars, maybe even less, who knows, probably more, I don't know. It could be more than 20, but that's what the leaks said about that. And I'm really excited for the roller skating line. I want to see what they do with their makeup, because I really do love the makeup that they have here, but I would love to have different looks of the same dolls. Yeah, and I'm curious if they're gonna like experiment with their color palette or not, because like Brooklyn Barbie's like a blue color, Teresa's red, Renee's purple, Barbie's pink, you know, Daisy's pink as well. Ken, he's like an orange-ish color kind of, so really curious if they're gonna like experiment and go outside the box with the color palettes or not, but yes, I'm very excited for those. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna head out and end this live stream. I need to go eat something and whatnot. So I just came on here to chat and show you my Barbie that I finished. I'm probably gonna upload a special video for her showing like where she's at, because I know not everybody watches my live streams. And I do want to like get the word out of what I've been doing and stuff like that in video form and whatnot. So I probably will, after a little while, go and make that video and talk about her and stuff like that, and show the face and my ideas for the hair and stuff like that, because yeah, not everybody can watch live streams. I know that because everybody's busy and whatnot. So yeah, but that's the end of this live stream. I hope you enjoyed if you did catch it, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.